welcome to the Happy Gaijin. Hopefully, take 2 or take 3 or take 4. This reminds me so much of my early days of Ninja Monkey. It's like a complete flashback. Hopefully, people will find me on here. It's a bit crazy, I have to say. Are you even getting this notification? Maybe there's something going on with the Happy Gaijin channel. I'm not very sure, but currently I see no one. Oh, yo, follow the sun. And can you tell me, is this a Happy Gaijin channel or is this a Ninja Monkey channel? I am all over the place right now. Oh boy. Anyway, everyone, welcome to Ninja Monkey. Welcome to the Happy Gaijin. This is my second channel. It's a little bit more of a, hey, I can be myself. Well, I'm myself, and I am myself when I'm Ninja Monkey, I have to say. But it's a kind of place where I can actually, like have a little bit of a different audience, a little bit less formal, a little bit more chatty about things in general. It doesn't have to be all Japan sort of related stuff. But Alminox, hey, nice to see you. But on the note of Japan, because I will be going to Japan in 2 weeks' time. I don't have any microphones or anything set up because I want to keep things light. I'll be in Japan in 2 weeks' time and I want to give you a little bit of an update. Yeah, Happy Gaijin. I want to give you a little bit of an update in terms of what's going on, where I'm at, etc. So, where I'm at, I have all of my obviously my flight, my hotels. I'll be staying overnight in, I am still itchy from whatever these little bugs that fallen on me. I am basically, I've got my hotels booked, my flights booked. I'll be staying one night overnight in London. Unfortunately, I always prefer to do it, all in one go if I can. Hey, Philippe. Yeah, I fly at 5 p.m. I think, or 5:30 on Monday, the 10th of July. I head off, fly. I actually work on Monday, and straight after work, I'm going to the airport. Just because the flight was so much cheaper, I just had to do it like that. So after work I'll be flying to London. I'll arrive London I think about 7 p.m. or 7:30 or whatever, and then stay the night. And my flight is on Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 11th, I think at 9 a.m. or around that time, 9:30 or 9 a.m. And I will arrive on when will I arrive? I will arrive on the Wednesday the 12th at 7 or 7:30 in the morning, British Airways or JAL flight, depending on the code share, etc. I'll be arriving on the 12th at 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, because I won't be able to check into my hotel room until 3 p.m. They've told me that I can actually check in at 2 if I wanted to, so probably 2 p.m. And I might do a few things. I've very, very generously, Oriental Pearl has offered me to go straight to her place, and I can actually snooze there if I want to. But I feel that I need to stay awake. What would you guys do? I think if you arrive at 7:30 in the morning, I think the key here is to try and stay awake as much as you can. Probably I'll arrive at 7:30. I won't probably get into central Tokyo. I'll be staying in Ueno. I probably won't get there till 9 a.m. I'd say, and then I'll stay up, and hopefully Oriental will be able to meet me like at midday or whatever, because she doesn't wake up too early, and then I'm guessing I'll check into my hotel, I'll have a quick shower, I'll have a quick snooze, I'll put an alarm on for an hour or so, and by 4 p.m. I'll be up, and I'll probably stay up for the rest of the evening, as far as I can. The following day, on the Thursday, I'm actually meeting Akiko, which is a viewer. She comes on the channel many times. Back and liked. Hey, yeah, don't forget to like the video. Only 3 likes. I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep on the plane, because it's a 9 a.m. flight, so might be difficult. We'll see. Anyway, but I think I'll stay up, get myself some lunch, check in, have a snooze, and then head out. The following day, I'm meeting Akiko, and she's going to take me to Shinokitazawa. She's going to take me to some of her favorite spots. So it would be really nice to have like a local. She lives in the area, so she is a local. And I have been given the opportunity to film in certain places with permission, which is going to be fun. So it's going to be a day in Shinokitazawa, with a local guide. She's also very kindly offered to go to her home nearby and potentially try something. So maybe we'll buy some snacks along the way and we can have them in Shinokitazawa, which would be loads of fun. So that will be, we're now up to the 13th. The 14th currently is sort of free. And on the 15th, I'll be going to, don't say that, Dying Goal, this is really scary. On the 15th, I will be heading to Osaka and I will be meeting Jennifer and her family and also Lito. We're all gonna go together. Jennifer was very, very kind and she invited me to watch a game and she gave me an extra ticket and I didn't know what to do with that extra ticket. So I thought, hey, yeah, you want to make so many jokes? Okay. Oh boy. So I thought Lito, who lives in the area, can join. So he's going to come and join for the baseball match. Yeah. The following day, I mean, I'll probably do a little more. I'm thinking, because really, I only have one more video or two more main videos on the main channel before I go to Japan. Next weekend might be the last video of the trip, from home on Ninja Monkey before I head to Japan. I think I'm just asking for, it's gonna be too much to put out a video on the weekend before I'm flying. But I think that video might be just a break. That might be I do a breakdown of my trip, so I don't want to bore you with all of my plans. But in general, that's the very first few days, so you get an idea. Actually, maybe when I arrive, all I can do... Sorry, I am really itchy, all these little bugs I said before. Like I mentioned before, I arrived so early in Tokyo that maybe I can stream nice and early from Tokyo. That might work, actually. Don't know who my viewers would be at that time, but I might stream very early from Tokyo. So far, I am staying in 21 different hotels across 6 weeks. And I've sort of paced myself, like staying a few nights at the beginning in Tokyo. Then I'm staying 2 nights in Osaka just because of that baseball game. I probably wouldn't have stayed in Osaka other than that. But I'm going to make the most of it, basically. Most of my time in Osaka. Maybe go to Mario Land. I haven't decided if to go to Mario Land, to be honest, because it's a Sunday and I think it might be just a little bit too much. Then I'll be staying in Kyoto for a few days, where I'll be meeting Shogo and going on one of his experiences. And I'll be also going to a few places around Kyoto. But Kyoto's going to be a little bit more laid back also. Then I'll head back to Tokyo for a week. And in that week, that is going to be my break. It's going to be my opportunity to, first of all, the meetup that we have on the 24th so far. Itchy too, I know, right? 24th of July is going to be the meetup. I need to talk to you, Dying Goal, about that. I mean, I'm sure that we can come up with something quite last minute. Somebody mentioned that they could arrange to meet us on the 23rd, which is a Sunday. But I thought that a Monday would be better than a Sunday. Just in general, of things being open. I don't know. Let's have a little chat at some point. Let's have a phone call, and see specifically for the day of the meetup, if that makes any sense. Also, depending on when you're arriving, because I'm really relying on you, dude, because you know the area so well. Yeah, but that week is gonna be a week where Japan, itchy, man. Yeah, right? At this rate. Let me just move spots. It's a bit boring, right? So, whoop. Let's go and see where we're going to be sitting. So yeah, my time in Tokyo at the moment, I want to take it like a little bit of a... I want to take it a little bit chill, because after Tokyo is going to be quite an intense part to my trip. But yeah, I think that my trip to Tokyo is going to be, having a little bit of fun, chilling, coffees, beers, and using the week that I'm there to make some content in different areas around Tokyo. Hopefully, Daingo can take me around Shinjuku and we can actually make a Shinjuku guide, etc., that kind of thing. Maybe we can make more than one video in the evenings. It will be loads of fun. Obviously, we also have the which way should I go? I think I'm going to go this way actually. We also have the meetup on the 24th. The 26th is my birthday, and the 28th I leave. I'm leaving on the 28th. And I'm very lucky, I have to say. I'm super lucky that, don't pass on the itch. I'm super lucky that Mariko, who is an amazing person, has been helping me so much. Translating and coordinating and speaking to different tourism like bureaus or different tourist offices around Japan. So for example, I have actually got a reply from Kanazawa tourism Kanazawa. I'm going to be staying in Kanazawa for 3 days, and yeah, the tourist bureau has got in contact with me, and they're going to hook me up with some different activities, a guide and some transport, which will be loads of fun, I think, generally, right? I think I've been to Kanazawa before, like 2014, a long time ago, and I came back sort of feeling a little bit like maybe slightly disappointed. Why so itchy? Because I've sat under a bush and I swear thousands of these little spiders fell on me and I'm trying to get rid of them. So, you love Kanazawa? Yeah, this is the thing. A lot of people tell me that they love Kanazawa, and I feel like I need to do it justice. I was there only for one night. It was very rushed. It was on a tour, and it was straight after Kyoto, and I think that I was seeing everything through the eyes of falling in love with Kyoto, if that makes any sense. So I fell in love with Kyoto, and then let me just put this up. I'm on a bench. Ooh. So yeah, I fell in love with Kyoto, and straight after Kyoto I went to Kanazawa, and it was a little bit disappointing, mainly I think because everything was rushed. Although I have to say that garden is one of the most stunning gardens that I've seen in Japan, and I'm really looking forward to going back to that garden. I'll be staying in a ryokan also in Kanazawa, which will be really nice. And hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, the tourism bureau will be able to. I've told them what I'm interested in, and I think that I would like to do like the top things that people are interested in Kanazawa, but I've also asked them to show me some more of the local side of the town. You know, what locals do, what locals like to see. Let's see, you know, because sometimes tourists sort of officers, they just want to see the highlights, want to show you the main parts, which I'm fine with. But also the fact that I'm going to be there for pretty much 3 days is going to really give me the chance to chill out a little bit. I think Kanazawa is going to be a nice place to chill out, right? I think, anyway. And then the other place is can't remember now, that there's another tourism bureau that have got in contact with me, and it's from quite a small little town. So yeah, Kanazawa is known as Little Kyoto. The 21st Century Museum has an interesting pool. Yeah, the pool is really cool. I've been there. I've done all that before, like I mentioned. So it's just a matter of, when you're somewhere, seeing how I feel, seeing how much energy I have also, because this will be at the very end of my trip, pretty much maybe 10 days before I leave, and I would have been traveling for around 4.5 weeks by that point. So yeah, it's gonna be quite epic. Lito, I mentioned that you're gonna be coming on the baseball game with me. Looking forward to that. That'll be soon. It's like, what, in 3 weeks time or something? It's like absolutely super, like, quick. Time is flying. Let me get to the chats. Why can't I see the chat? Live chat. All messages are visible. All right, let's see. Going back. Kanazawa is known as Little. You know where else is also known as Little Kyoto? I think that they also where did I go that they called it Little Kyoto recently? Yeah, the Follow the Sun. That garden is spectacular. It is pretty spectacular. I hope these things aren't biting me. Don't pass on the itch. I'm going back. 21 hotels, he says. Wanna chill? He says. Jesus. Yeah, but Alminox, it's 21 hotels across 6 weeks. So it sort of works a little bit like this. It's like one hotel for 3 days or 3 nights, one hotel for 2 nights, one hotel for 5 nights, then one hotel for 7 nights. So you break it down, it isn't too bad. Then I have a little bit of a stint where it gets really busy. I'm one hotel 1 night, then I have one hotel for 4 nights, and then it gets really busy because I'm doing 3 Matsuris in a row. So I'm doing 1 night Morioka, 1 night Akita, and then I'm doing 2 nights in Aomori, and then I start heading down, and I start doing like 1 night, 1 night, 1 night, 1 night. Then I get to Sado Island and I do 2 nights or 3 nights. I can't remember now. And then finally I start getting down to Kanazawa. So it all adds up. And even though there are 20 hotels, you have to spread it out between 6 weeks. And the really interesting thing is that I've actually noticed I've changed some of my hotels. I was staying in some hotels because of availability. There wasn't too much availability in certain areas when I booked like maybe 3 months ago. And now there is availability. So some hotels sort of like they don't release their rooms until maybe I guess 2 months before. Some hotel usually is like 6 months before, but some hotels is like 2 months before. So having a look at those sort of like locations where you've already had booked a hotel, you might find something better. So for example, I've moved from after Tokyo, I moved from a business hotel where I was staying at probably $40 a night. I've actually found a really nice ryokan for double the price, about $80, I guess, $80. But I think, it will be a nice change. If you're moving away from Kyoto and you're going into the Inaka, then a ryokan is really going to make the difference, in my opinion, right? Yes, I like to see hotels. Yeah, maybe, and if I remember, I'm going to try and do a hotel tour. All of those hotels that I stay at, I'll try to film. Don't forget to like this stream. If you want to support me, then please do so. And also, I put out a Kyoto, speaking about Kyoto earlier on, I've literally just put out a Kyoto guide, 10 things to do in Kyoto. Now, like I mentioned, this isn't necessarily my top things to do, my top 10 things to do in Kyoto, but they're kind of close, to be honest. A lot of the things in there would probably make it into my top 10. So check out my latest video. Maybe somebody can... Actually, I need to make moderators for this. Don't I? Probably end up making the same moderators here if they're happy with having being moderators. Phone dying, gotta bounce. Hope you get the likes and streaming hours for the new channel, mate. Thanks, Dangle. Thank you. Sorry. If I missed any messages, I apologize. Yes, I'd like to see the hotels. Great. Yeah, why not? Yeah, busy bee Gaijin. Kind of. I mean, I still have time to tweak things. And at the moment, I guess that my main issue is that I do have all my hotels and all my locations, and I have sort of semi-planned and figured out how I'm gonna get everywhere, more or less. But what I haven't really done, what I have done for the first, I guess, 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of my trip, I have pretty much an overall overview of what to do in each place when I'm there, so that I don't have to worry too much about it. However, for the rest of the trip, which is another 4 weeks, I haven't done that. So I think I'm gonna do that this evening or this afternoon. I'm gonna head to the swimming pool shortly, have a little bit of a swim, have a little bit of a relax, maybe grab myself something from McDonald's, and then I'll come back home, and I'll look at each individual place and start figuring out what things I can do and where I can go, and what I should see, what I shouldn't do, what people might be interested in, what I'm interested in, that kind of thing. And probably maybe it might be a good idea for me to sort of like let everybody know on Ninja Monkey where I'm traveling to, and maybe you can actually tell me what things you might be interested in me showing you when I actually go to these places, because obviously, like, we have Kyoto. I don't think I'm gonna go to any of those top 10 places, to be honest. Maybe I go to the Philosopher's Path. So yeah, I guess that I need to do that. I need to ask you guys what's interesting. What do you think I should check out in each place? Kyoto is full of so many things. I'll have one extra day where I'm not very even sure if I'm going to use Kyoto as a place to, to check out Kyoto, or if I should actually go and head down and check out other things in the vicinity, in the area. I've been very tempted to tweak my trip slightly and head to Koyasan, but I think it's just going to be, I've done it before. This is why I want to do it, because it's so amazing. But I just need to think. I cannot really, I don't want to overdo it either. I think I'm on the cusp of overdoing it. Is there a Mackie D's in Gibraltar? Yes, and it does sell beer like the Spanish ones, which is quite cool. Cool, have a good day. And a McDonald's, yeah, probably do it at McDonald's first. It's too early though for lunch, but maybe I'll have to request Kyoto Botanical Gardens. Yeah, well, I mean, I like gardens, as you can see. I'm excited to go to gardens, so haven't said this in forever, Nathan, but so glad you shaved for the occasion. Hey, this is the Happy Gaijin channel where anything goes. Philosopher's Walk, I loved it. Please do some content filming there. Yeah, I probably will end up going to the Philosopher's Path. It is a pretty cool place, and I don't know how free Lito is going to be, but maybe we'll discuss it when I meet him. You should check out Shiga, right next to Kyoto, but it's better to have a car there. Ooh, I wonder if anybody has a car to take me to Shiga. Yeah, I mean, I am planning on hopefully getting a car, but mostly in the north of Japan, where it's quite inaka, and yeah. Yay, Litsu too, if it's free. I don't know. We will be meeting. I will be meeting Lito on for the baseball match. We'll be having a few drinks later, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be loads of fun. Yeah, and in terms of Ninja Monkey, I'm actually quite happy with the way the channel is going. It's been growing. I mean, I wouldn't say it's been virally growing, but it's been growing steady and nicely. I've gained about, I want to say, over 1,300 subscribers or so in the last month, and currently hitting about 250 or 300 subscribers a week, which is nice and steady and nice. But yeah, let's talk. Yeah, let's talk. You should remember to have fun. Whatever content made, if you're happy, will be better than if you're only working. No, don't worry, guys. I think something that's very clear and hopefully comes across in all of my videos on the Ninja Monkey channel is that I really enjoy what I do. I really enjoy exploring, checking out things. I really enjoy showing you guys things, that kind of thing. So don't worry, I will take breaks when I need to take breaks. I won't be vlogging or filming every single location. Some locations, it might just be a quick 1 hour live stream just to show people where I am at. And the rest of the time I might just sit back, have a beer, have a coffee, and chill, if that makes any sense. Maybe go out and try to meet people or whatever. But I think that after traveling to Japan, and I've lost count. I'm not very sure. This is my 19th or my 20th trip, to be honest. I've got a feeling it's my 20th trip to Japan. It will be my 4th trip in under 12 months this year, in the last 12 months. But after going to Japan so much, I've learned how to slow down. I've learned when it's supposed to be work and when it isn't supposed to be work, although generally I wouldn't call it work. This is why this channel exists, actually, because a lot of the time I film stuff and it doesn't make it to Ninja Monkey, and then this is what this channel is here for. Basically, I can put it on this channel. Like, for example, when I went to Enoshima, that video, you know, there wasn't enough content there of great worth to put on the Ninja Monkey channel, so this is why it's here. And I actually have some of really interesting footage which I'm toying around with the idea of putting on Ninja Monkey, but I still don't think it's useful enough or worth it. And that is, I have some footage of how I spent New Year's in Japan, and this pretty much, this is the beauty of Happy Gaijin. I can very easily, simply put it all together, boom, 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 a little bit of voiceover, share it with the world, you know? And that's what I'm hoping will happen also when I'm traveling. Be able to film some stuff, vlog style, put it all together, boom, and give you an update on this channel of what's going on. And keep Ninja Monkey for the more like curated videos, the videos where I want to do, like, you know, check out these 5 places in wherever, in Kanazawa, or I went, you know, like specific B-rolly, beautifully shot videos. I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, the thing is, I had a passport before. This is the thing, and I can't find that passport. So that's why I think my current passport has like 17 stamps, 16 or 17 stamps. The one, I actually have a brand new one with no stamps. It's gonna be my first stamp. It's gonna be to Tokyo, to Japan. But I had one. The one previously has 17, 16 or 17. The one previous to that I can't find. So yeah, I think one thing, if anybody who's doing YouTube, and I have to say, there's 2 things I would say from my journey and what I've learned. Number 1, don't listen to anybody who doesn't create content. They might want to help you, but YouTube is a monster, it's a beast. And unless you do YouTube, you can't really give advice. That's the first one. The second one is find sort of like try to build an audience that is interested in what you're doing. And I think that if you do too many things that are too different, it can really confuse the algorithm and it can confuse the audience. So in terms of Ninja Monkey, it's very clearly Japan travel. I feel that I finally, after many months, been able to change from the Japan border situation back to travel tips, travel guides, travel itineraries, and showcasing interesting places in Japan. I feel that finally the channel is sort of getting there, Ninja Monkey. And then this channel is a channel where it's more of a vlog channel, more of a whatever goes. It's more about me, about, you know, what I get up to in my daily. It doesn't have to be in Japan, although most of it will probably be Japan based, if that makes any sense. Don't forget to like this stream if you like what you're seeing, by the way. Tomorrow is my birthday. We'll be lonely one in India. Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine, and happy birthday. Have yourself something and have loads of fun, guys. I'm in Ox, by the way. It's been a long Nathan. No one deserves it more than you. Loads of people deserve it. You know, loads of people do put a lot of work into YouTube. And another thing that it's a hard one, I'd say, and that is to try not to compare yourself to other people. Is something that's naturally you do, right? You do compare yourself to other content creators, and occasionally you have somebody who just pops up and puts up a few videos that you might think are not to the same standard as the hard work that you put into your videos, and those videos might do better, but doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Compare yourself to yourself and listen to how people react to different videos. I mean, that in itself might be bad advice, because, for example, I just put out a video last week, top 10 things to do in Tokyo, and that video hit like nearly 2,000 views in 24 hours. And last night I put out a video, top 10 things to do in Kyoto, and that video has, I wouldn't say it's flunked, like it's sunk or anything, but it sort of hasn't done as well as that Tokyo one. So you just never know. You just never know. You just need to try. I mean, then there's sometimes where the algorithm is trying to find the audience for your video. And for example, that happened with my Ninja Monkey packing for Japan video. That video was doing really not doing very well at all. It was like one of my underperforming videos, and 3 months later, all of a sudden, it went and it's now one of my highest performing, if not my second highest performing videos, hitting, you know, 200 or 300 views an hour at some points. But YouTube sort of tries to find an audience for your video, and if you can keep to the same content type, the same sort of niche, then YouTube is going to find it easier to find the audience, is what I'd say. Those are things that I've learned. But number one, if somebody doesn't do YouTube, don't listen to them. I mean, listen to them. Obviously, there might be some valid points, but if they don't actually do YouTube, it's having ideas and do a video about this and do a video, it doesn't necessarily work like that. It doesn't necessarily work like that. I would say. Still have a bit of Coke. Alminox's birthday. Yeah, we'll be streaming tonight. Ninja Monkey channel, streaming tonight. Looking forward to that stream. Normal schedule, more or less. And probably only one more Sunday stream before I leave. I'm not very sure if I'll be streaming on the Sunday before I leave. But yeah. Yeah. Let's go and walk. I'm still itchy. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a really beautiful day here in Gibraltar. For those of you watching right now, hi. I'm the happy Gaijin Ninja Monkey, Nathan. And yeah, I make content on Ninja Monkey about Japan, travel tips, etc. And here on this channel, it's a little bit different. I don't feel like I have to be showing you everything all the time. We can just have a little bit of more of an intimate chat like this. And I can show you stuff also. And we can talk about Japan, and we can do other things. Everything is spicy Ninja, even the cola clone. Really? Oh boy. No, I think I'll stick to my Coke Zero. Let's find a bin. We're not in Japan, so we will find a bin easily. Let's by the way, only 9 likes but 12 people watching. Let's turn things around. And for those of you who are not aware, I am in Gibraltar. This is where I live. And up there is a cable car. You can see the cable going up to the top of the rock. But we won't be doing that today, maybe on another trip. No, Alminox, I think that there's a difference between input and advice. I think that's when people say you should make a video about this, or you should try doing this in your video, or you should try doing that. If somebody doesn't do YouTube, it's very easy to say, but it doesn't necessarily work. The only way you're going to get better at YouTube is through experience. Is through actually experience, unless you're lucky enough to have a viral video like some people do. Have a viral video where they have the perfect video at the perfect time for an audience that is searching for that specific video, and it goes wild. You know, that that can happen. I really value what everybody says. I just don't. No, I have stopped listening to people who tell me how to do YouTube. There's a difference between saying, "Hey, your music is too loud and I can't hear your voice," and saying, "Hey, you should make a video about this, or you should try and do this, or you should, or how about doing this, or I think the audience would like this." It's a whole different thing, and looking at analytics on YouTube and seeing how how where there are dips where the audience, what parts of the video the audience likes, is probably the best way to improve. Not to say that I am the best YouTuber in the world, I'm far from that, but I can definitely say that specifically this year, since January, I would say since December, January, I feel like I am paying more attention and improving how to create videos for the audience, for those people who are watching. And a lot of it is actually, thankfully, it's as a result of meeting Oriental Pearl, who has given me a lot of really good insight, really good information, really good advice, being incredibly truthful to me, critical, but nicely critical, if that makes any sense. So she's told me all sorts of things, and I am trying to implement them in my videos. It's just taking me a little bit of time to figure out exactly how to implement all of these things, but who better than having somebody who has nearly 850,000 subscribers, who knows exactly what they're doing, and to give you advice. Those people, or even smaller creators. I will listen to smaller creators because they can say, technically they might have found a way of doing something, or whatever. I mean, giving me ideas about video ideas isn't a bad thing. It's just sometimes I've had people telling me to be, very directed in terms of what I should do for YouTube. Oh, look at this plant. Sorry. That's a pretty plant. And there's a little pond down there. I'll tell you something. What this botanical garden is missing is a Japanese garden. I think. Yeah. I'm just saying that in general, a lot of people give you advice or suggestions, and it can get a little bit overwhelming when you have a lot of people giving you too much input. So try to listen to people who do know, who have experience doing it, if that makes any sense. I am always listening to the whole video. So many videos, you lose interest after 20 seconds. Thank you. I mean, that's a very important point. I mean, and it's probably one of the things that I have definitely implemented in the last, since January specifically. You will see that I am trying to remove unnecessary information from your videos. You're probably better off. I was I think misguided by some people who were not YouTubers, by the way. I was misguided into thinking that all my videos had to be above 8 minutes, because if your videos are over 8 minutes, supposedly, YouTube will prefer your videos because they want more watch time, right? So that is sort of something that I heard a lot of people telling me, and I listened to that, and You know, as a result, I would put in all of these really fancy introductions, and I would basically um, try to add more information to make my videos a little bit longer, to make it, you know, above 8 minutes, so that they would be ad friendly, if that makes any sense. But what I've learned, me personally, is that you're better off having a video which is shorter, where the viewer is keeps on watching the video, than having a video that is 8, 9, 10 minutes long, where the viewer basically gets bored halfway through because you're waffling on about something. So, definitely. I've done that many times, Nathan. I mean, I have got some ideas. Ooh, there was like a bird or something. I've got some ideas from people. I do listen to the comments. For example, if I see that there are comments in the comment section in my Ninja Monkey videos, I see that there's a recurring theme about this, because I don't know if it's my scene, but it might be something that I'm thinking of. How can I implement it? How can maybe I should meet somebody to do this would be a perfect collaboration. Ooh, am I still live? I hate YouTube, seriously. Make a dating video. Please give us dating advice. Now, started watching on Ninja Monkey, but we found you eventually. Thank you. Sorry. Anyway, what I was gonna say was that in general, I have been getting quite a few comments saying, "Can you do a video about dating in Japan?" And that's not necessarily my area, my sort of like zone, the whole dating scene. But it doesn't mean that I won't make one. It just means that I need to find the right person to sort of like perhaps make a collaborative video. I wouldn't say that I am the main person to talk about dating in Japan. I have gone on a few dates in Japan, but I wouldn't say that I am the main person for that. And I strongly feel that it's important to be true to the knowledge that you know. And I could do that, but what value would I be giving the audience? That's a question. I don't know. Might happen, might not happen. I don't know. But in general, that is the sort of thing that I mean. You get comments, you start reading them, they are recurring in. Yeah, this is the thing. And then also, you got to think about the audience, right? Like, who is my audience? Who comes and watches my videos? Will I be attracting new people to the channel that might only watch the one-off video? That video might do really well because it's obviously something that people are interested in, but it would attract people to the channel once, maybe twice, and then they would disappear. And that's also another factor that you need to think about when you're creating content. You know, attracting the right people. I guess I wasn't expecting this Happy Gaijin stream to become all about YouTube tactics, but hey, let me just pass this person. I don't like filming people behind me. Oh, we're okay now. I have give opinions to you many times. Removing waffling for time was a repeated one. I love being right, even if by accident. But as I told you earlier, I'm not your audience. Yeah, I think I feel very lucky in a way where there's the audience and I feel that we have the community, right? There's two different things. The audience obviously are those people who come and they don't necessarily interact like we do, and the community are those who sort of become friends, or like a little family where we sort of bicker with one another. We occasionally disagree with one another, but overall I think what I can say with certainty is that my audience are, I'm just crossing the road, that my audience are 100% a group of people that are there to help, to give advice, to steer people in the right direction. And that is the beauty of the Ninja Monkey audience. We have people that have so much incredible like information from different points of views, from traveling, to the Inaka, people who are very arty, people who are photographers, like Caroline, who go to Japan with this focus on photography. And it's so incredible to be able to share some of these people. And we have people who are, like lovers of Tokyo, like Japan Ichiban, people who are experts in Japan, more so than me because they've lived there. And people who are experts in specific areas of Japan, like maybe going, like Shinjuku, like Daingo. We have people who are honestly people who haven't been to Japan, but potentially are so in love and wanting to go to Japan, but they've done their research, and a lot of that research will be very useful for everyone, if that makes any sense. I'm just trying to cross this road. I'm not very sure if the pedestrian crossing thingy is working, to be honest, but hey, let's cross. Yes. Yeah. Ninja Monk, hey, Jim Ross is here. There's a good mix. Oh, it was the angle. By the way, I've had to run the stream from the Ninja Monkey app. Sorry, from the Ninja Monkey app. From the YouTube app. I'm saying, what the heck? I've had to run it from the YouTube app, not from Prism. So I'm not very sure what the quality is. All we need to do is, yeah, Jim, get your rest, and I'll catch you in the Ninja Monkey stream later on, for sure. Okay, let's see. 420 is crazy. Would love a Ninja Monkey app though. A Ninja Monkey app. I don't know what that would even look like, to be honest. None advice. Eventually, you could start a Japan tour company. You can employ us all to become tour guides on all kinds of different topics. Yeah, 100%. I think the rate things are going, 10 years down the line, you really never know what's going to happen. Just kind of walking a little bit more. Is Gibraltar accent same as England accent? No, not at all. Gibraltar accent is its own weird mixture of all sorts of things. And even within England itself, there are so many accents. It's so difficult to define an English accent, because literally, depending on what part of the UK you go to, you're going to have a different accent. For example, Japan Ichiban, he has a different accent to somebody in London. So yeah. Are all Gibraltarians as nice as you? Not necessarily. I think we generally are a nice bunch. But if you saw my stream on Wednesday, when I streamed down the high street, there was a kind of a nasty person, a nasty encounter. I like your accent. It's accent, so it's on there in Gibraltar. Okay. Yeah, I think very different. So currently, obviously, the Happy Gaijin channel isn't monetized, and for it to be monetized, in terms of for you to be able to do super chats, for example, memberships and that kind of thing, I need to get 3,000 watch hours, which I will probably not get before I go to Japan. I probably won't get it this year. It's quite a heavy duty thing. It takes a long time to do. It took me a very long time to do a Ninja Monkey, and although I'm starting off with quite a good base of people and what people watching, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I need videos to probably get like 4,000 or 5,000 views for it to get remotely near that. So you need now, under the new terms, there's two different types of like monetization. One of them is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That's for the full thing, ad revenue, etc. And then the other one, I think it's 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. I think it's 500 subscribers. I can't remember off the top of my head. I would say that I'm not going to reach even maybe 500 subscribers whilst I'm in Japan. Maybe, I don't know. I am not sure. It would be really nice to hit 15,000 for Ninja Monkey before I go. That would be pretty nice. But hey, we shall wait and see. And so the second tier of monetization on YouTube would enable super chats and memberships, so people can actually donate and people can actually easily donate to you. So it's like member funding instead of ad funding, if that makes any sense. Drunks are not known for being logical or polite. Oh, there's a little spider on my thingy. It was just when are you going back to Japan, and what's your next adventure there? Nekoashi, oh boy, I am back in Japan in about 2 weeks time, just over 2 weeks time, I would say. And my next adventure will be 6 weeks, mainly traveling across Tohoku, which is a northern part of Japan, but also including quite a bit of Tokyo, Kanazawa, Kyoto, Osaka at the beginning of my trip. So it really is going to be quite crazy. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous also because it is quite... Am I back? 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 We all just send PayPal instead. I like the idea of you talking Amning camera shopping. That would be cool. We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna get myself a new camera. Fingers crossed. I'm not very sure if it will be available when I get there. I think it should be. It is Japan. It is a Sony camera, but my camera, I don't think it will be too sort of like. I'm not very sure if that's the kind of thing that she'd want to use, because it's kind of bulky, unless she wants to do a lot of like B-roll stuff like I do. There's another version that's come up, which is a little bit lighter, a little bit smaller, and I'd probably recommend that when it has pretty much the same specs as the one that I carry with me when I'm traveling to Japan. But yeah, it's I don't know what she wants to do. I will be meeting her. Like I mentioned before, she's offered me to stay when I arrive, to head to her home so that I can rest. But I'm not very sure I'm going to do that, just because I feel like I need to stay awake. But it's good to know that the offer's there, right? If I am like terribly knackered and if I am like dead, then I will do that, right? We'll see. We'll check this out, guys. Walking by the port of Gibraltar. I am back. I don't know what's happening, because My connection here in this general area is usually very good. So I really don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'll probably cut the stream at an hour. I still have about 15 minutes to walk home to my house. So, and I got my stuff. I've got my towel and my stuff in my car, so I can literally head straight to probably McDonald's by this time, and to the pool for a few hours, grab something to eat, have a little bit of a swim probably to get all of these spiders off me if they're still around. I'm not very sure, but yeah. Dry dock, yeah, that was a dry dock, yeah. Gibraltar's dry dock. Just gonna let this person walk by. And I am, yeah, the reception is a little bit patchy. I don't know what's going on. So super excited, guys. My aim is really to like stream as much as I can within, realistically, maybe 1 hour a day, and maybe alternating between Happy Gaijin, alternating between Happy Gaijin and Ninja Monkey, just to try and get my watch hours up, and sort of also to keep people enticed and interested in what I get up to. Yeah, we'll see. I'm really going to try to figure out the whole scheduling of in terms of scheduling on the Happy Gaijin, because with Ninja Monkey I figured it out. I can easily schedule on Ninja Monkey and get it started on Prism app, which is far better. But with the Happy Gaijin, there was obviously a big failure. It didn't exactly go as planned. I scheduled a stream and it didn't really work. Guys, only 9 likes? What? Can't we get it to 10? I'm gonna walk to a little sort of viewpoint. You'll be able to see the beach, or well, not the beach, kind of the beach, I guess. It's pretty nice, as you'll see. And then I will end the stream there. Just a quick reminder that I will be streaming this evening from the Happy Gaijin, from the Ninja Monkey. Now this is going to be a really big headache, I think, in terms of getting the two names together. I'm going to mix it up. Nice to see you. It's a good thing I'm nocturnal. Looking forward to what you produce. I was number 10. Must be a lag. And are you meeting up with Luke or Akasan this time too? I haven't, I've actually only met Akasan. Well, I have met Akasan, yes, but I haven't really been keeping in touch with him like super closely. I do speak to Luke or send messages to Luke quite often, and the plan is, yes, to do stuff with Luke. Yeah, everything is a little bit up in the air. Everybody's busy. He needs to check on his wife's sort of like schedule from work, etc. But hopefully I'll get a better idea of his free time. That'll be pretty cool. For those of you interested, that's a pretty shot. For those of you interested, that over there in the distance, and I can't zoom in because it's stupid. I can't zoom in, but that in the distance, oh yes I can zoom in. That in the distance over there is Africa. So you're seeing Africa right now. That over there those mountains over there is actually Spain. So is it generally windy? I wouldn't say it's generally windy. I'd say it's probably windy, not too windy, but anyway, it's very pretty. So we'll leave it there, and I will catch you all in the next stream this evening on the Ninja Monkey channel. It's me. Behind here, look, I'm crouching behind. You can hear me now. I was gonna say, I'm gonna walk to my car and I'll catch you all on the Ninja Monkey stream later on this evening. Very exciting to know that there's only a few weeks to go to Japan, and I can't wait to showing you all what I get up to, the people that I meet, the things that I do, etc. It's gonna be so much fun. And yeah, first stream on the happy Gaijin. A little bit of teething problems at the beginning, but we got there in the end. And I'm gonna go and shower off all of these little bugs that are on me. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.